Hey, Sarconis, baby, how you doing? Hey, Apple, how you doing, Pooh? Listen, y'all. Hey, look, Fern. Uh, listen, honey. Let me say this. I was, and today I'm going to talk about this little 6-year-old little girl that was arrested in Florida, down there in Orlando. Now, listen. Hey, Cali girl. Hey, T. I will say this. In these school systems, you do have children that are sometimes uncontrollable, um, sometimes very violent. You just never know. But at 6 years old, what in the hell was a 6-year-old doing that called for her to be arrested, right? So I'm sitting up here reading the story and whatnot, and I'm going back, listening to, looking at the video of the actual arrest when the officer arrested her at school. And I'm like, well, honey, did she kill somebody? Y'all got this little girl in zip ties. She crying, begging, pleading. She talking about she was gonna do. I'm sorry, give me another chance. I mean, very smart little girl now at 6, and she up there holding an adult conversation, knowing when to beg and what to beg for. And I said, now I know damn well they not gonna arrest this little girl. Sure enough, the rest of that damn little girl. I said, now okay, I know that my kids, of course, if they don't have their way, especially when they were smaller coming up, and even dealing with my 4-year-old, if she don't get her way, it's a whole issue in the house. It's a whole upset. So I said, now, oh, my sound breaking up, babe? Let me go out and come back in. Okay, how's that, babe? Hey, Walia. Oh, you saw that, Cassidy? Hey, Denise, is the sound better, baby? Okay, good. So I got bothered down in my spirit because I felt like, okay, now what did she do that was so bad that she had to be arrested? Come to find out, one of the teachers at the school is the one that wanted to press charges. Talking about, they charged the girl with misdemeanor battery, I want to say. At 6 years old, can you even catch a charge? I mean, I'm just trying to figure it out because at that point, you're not even, at what age are you considered a juvenile? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Hey, Queen Royalty, how you doing, boo? Because, okay, I'm in the first grade, and y'all get, this is what killed me now. This is what killed me. I know when I don't feel like getting up sometime, I wake up with a whole attitude. You understand what I'm saying? But, and they said that's why the girl was having a fit. It was early. She didn't want to do anything. Okay, 12 is the juvenile age. Okay, so it was early. She didn't want to do anything. She didn't want to, be bothered. She just woke up. Look, don't come to me with all that yang, yang, yang. Let me wake up for a moment. Okay, that wasn't good enough. They kept pressing and pressing and pressing, apparently till, okay, and then she got, okay, I see I'm about to have to go off. And that's what she did. Meantime, throwing a whole fit, kicking and screaming and carrying on. They said, okay, so even at that point, y'all felt the need to call the police, press charges, and had a girl arrested. Now, of course, when I was reading the story, they say that the school said that they didn't want her arrested. I'm not going for that shit because I sat there and I watched it. And the lady, hey Tisa, and the hey Sharon Post, and the lady was who may have been the principal, was standing there saying, you're gonna have to go with them. Okay, so Somebody had to say, okay, we're pressing charges. Somebody had to say that. Hey, Queen Lewis. And I said, now, there is absolutely no way me as the parent could get a phone call about my child talking about, especially at 6 years old, they didn't kill anybody. They didn't hurt anybody. They didn't hurt another child. They didn't cause bodily harm. Uh-uh. See, right. I have never been arrested either. I couldn't imagine. So I definitely couldn't imagine what this little girl was going through. But the board, I mean, she knew everything that was going on. She begging and pleading. She was sorry. She's trying to bargain with the people. They not hearing it. They not going for it. Now, the school didn't want to take any accountability, right? They're saying that, listen, we didn't want her arrested, period, which was clearly a lie. You standing right there. It was two of y'all standing right there with the officer, so let's not. Then the police department fired the arresting officer, which, and they said that he's done this one time before around here arresting these kids and harassing these babies. Okay, now at the end of the day, the children are already growing up in this society, being traumatized by every single thing that's going on. Now you putting the fear in God in them in school too, to whereas you gonna demand your respect just from you standing there. Hell no, sir, that's not how they work. I don't understand it. I know that now. Let me tell y'all, I'm one of the parents that do pop-ups at the school. Yesterday, I pop up at my son's school. We go in there, and because I want to go in, just peek in the classroom, see what's going on, make sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, right? So, in the meantime, while I'm doing that, the whole school went on lockdown. They shut it down. Somebody got into a fight. Please tell me why they had three police officers, a principal, and the dean surrounding this girl. Now, I will say this in their defense: she was wearing ass. You understand me? She was. They needed to tase her, but she was off the chain, baby. She was throwing chairs. I was, ooh, y'all had better do something. But honey, she needed to be surrounded. But this was a whole. I mean, this is high school, so I expect that in high school. I don't expect this at elementary school. That's what I don't. Now maybe it's me, but yes, Denise. I'm a pop-up parent. I'm one of those types. I got to see what you're doing. Don't If anybody's calling me concerning a child, it better be some good. It could never ever be in a negative light, making me look like a whole ass out there at school. Because see, that's what it falls back on. They wants to question, well, what's going on in your home? Is it do you live in a two-parent household? They wanted to bring everything back to the house, like it's something going on, and that's why the child is acting like that. I don't go for that. You're gonna have to tell me another story other than that. So when they lifted the lockdown, of course they had to put the girl in the back of the car. That they arrested her and whatnot. I said, nah, that I could see. This 6-year-old little girl, I can't see that. I can't see that shit for real. And now in her mind, even though, and then the state attorney is the one that said that they weren't going to press charges and that her record was going to be expunged. What record? Hey, Gigi. Okay, what record did the little girl have? And then they were talking about how, hey, Derek, how you doing, baby? Hey, BBK. I'm like, so at 6 years old, the state attorney talking about her record was going to be expunged. And what record are we talking about? What else is on the record? And for her, if y'all not pressing charges, the school not pressing charges, does that not equal to no record? Because there's no telling what kind of damage, you know what I'm saying, psychologically, that whole incident did to that little girl. I know that the record of arrest. Okay, now see, if you're gonna expunge it, nobody's wanting to take accountability for it. The officer got fired that made the arrest. Why can't it all go away? As if it never happened. Because now she's, in my mind, I know I would be. I know that I would be. If someone come and put me in handcuffs right now, I've been placed in handcuffs, but that's when I was learning how to properly use handcuffs, and we practiced on each other. So yes, I've been in handcuffs, but not because I was arrested, because I was learning how to put them on. Now, for me to have, and no, I know how uncomfortable they are. They didn't put her in handcuffs. They did use zip ties, but still, the whole experience had to be a mess. Yes, of course she's going to grow up hate from her, from the way that she was treated. And he was matter of fact, stern. He wasn't trying to be, it's going to be okay. He wasn't trying to reassure her. No, because through all the crying, it was probably falling on deaf ears anyway. Yes, we back, LaShawn. Yeah, baby, we back. Hey, so Glamorific. So I wanted to know, in that instance, what I mean, I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine. And her mother and grandmother were like, and then come to find out the little girl is very smart in school, period. And um one of the students that's always on the honor roll and things of that nature. Because the two not adding up. The two are not adding up. And I'm thinking that they wanted to cover themselves. He tried to use handcuffs at first. What? Her wrists were too small. Wow. That is why he used zip ties. You know what? That in and of itself is enough to traumatize anybody. I was traumatized just by looking at it. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't imagine being in that position. I couldn't. Now I have placed handcuffs on many an inmate. Let me just say that I have placed handcuffs, and they not even inmates. I dealt with convicts. They straight up convicts. So once you make it to prison, you a convict at that point. Now when you now I placed them on many people, but me no. Mm-mm. Yeah, she's gonna have anxiety. She's going to have anxiety every time she see a blue light coming. That's going to trigger something for her. It is. It just is. And yeah, so Glamorific, listen, don't even watch it. Do not watch it because you're gonna be hotter than fish grease, just like I was. I was pissed off at the officer, and by y'all saying that um he was fired from the Orlando Police Department. Okay, that still doesn't make the situation any better because at that point she was still traumatized. So no, I wasn't going for that. Hey, Walia, how you doing, baby? I wasn't going. And then for the mere fact that this officer took no solace in it, honey, this is something that he does. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I think there's enough going on that we have to worry about, that the kids in general have to worry about. Now, I could see, like I said, if it was at one of these high schools, sometimes even at the middle schools, so some of them are, but a 6-year-old, what she was not raising that much hell to where she had to be arrested. And then the lady that wanted to press charges, ma'am, you don't feel no type of way by pressing charges on this little 6-year-old. I would hate for her mama to get on your ass. That's what I would hate. Because see, I would be that mama. Now, if anybody gonna go to jail in that instance, it would have been me, not my child. Hey, finest wine, how you doing, baby? Yeah, Denise, you would be highly pissed, for real. I said now, because I know how big a fool I act. That's why I tell my kids all the time, listen, don't have me out here coming up to the school acting a fool, especially if you know you're wrong. Especially if you're wrong. But uh, rights are corners, listen, that's how it is. I'm gonna take the charge because you think my child did something to you because she kicked you. Okay, let's get it in because we're gonna really rumble. It's never going down like that. And the police department already know that they catch enough hell. You cannot get yes, you are a civil servant, but you don't have the support of the community because of all the negative things that's going on with the police department anyway. So you need to, and it's hard to say because y'all know my oldest son is, hey Chico Stick, y'all know my oldest son, he is a state trooper, right? But Uh, I can't. I can't go. I can't go with them. Right. Even if she can't call her parents, right. Let me discipline her. Exactly now. And you know what? Hey John, how you doing, baby? Now, and you know what the thing about that, when they took paddling out of the schools and all of that, and now these kids got all these rights. That's why I could never work with juveniles. I could never, ever, ever work with a juvenile because they have too many rights. Uh-uh. It's who married, baby? So Glamour Ribbon, who girl? I let me tell y'all what I know exactly how she felt. I was reading the story, but I was at a service when I was reading the story, right? I was mad because I let me tell you something. After all of that went on last night, no, he's not, babe. No, he's not married. Are you sure you want to go through his mama? Girl, are you sure? I have to ask, girl, are you sure you want to go through his mama, even though he's a grown man? Exactly. So if right, right, they would be arrested. Yes, then they want to come in the house and remove the child. So how does that work? Mm-mm. 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 Usher, you see her a hot mess. I know how the little girl was feeling from the kind of night we had last night. Last night was a whole mess. You understand me? And I went to bed when everybody else went to bed. Girl. uh-uh. I care enough about you not to put you in harm's way. Huh? Oh, is he so glamorous? Girl. And they always assume that because I'm not one of those mothers that just approve of anybody you bring around me. And I've always told them, listen, I don't want to meet everybody you date. I don't want to meet everybody that you come in contact with. Hey, Misty, it's me. I don't want to meet everybody you come in contact with. No, because let me tell you why I don't allow everybody to come in my house anyway. And that's just period. Now, especially these girls, and I tell them all the time, let me tell y'all something. This house will not be the last known place that she was known to be. Now, that would never happen. So, if you're going to have company, keep them outside. Make sure that they have a way back to where they came from. Mm-mm. Oh, LaShawn said, no school or authority is going to tell me how to chastise mine. Listen, they can try. Now they can try. But the way I'm set up, it's gonna fall on deaf ears because I'm going to do what I see fit. Right. Then right. So where were the parents? That's the whole thing. They had already arrested the girl and took her to the juvenile detention center. And I'm like, so before all this happened, yeah, y'all didn't think to place a call to the parents. I mean, so because I know if you call me, I'm saying ass to try to get to the school to find out what's really going on. I don't know, but they are catching a lot of flack behind that, honey. They had a picture of him sitting up there where he took his photo, I guess when he was sworn in. Child, please. He sitting up there grinning and shit. Ain't nothing funny. Ain't nothing funny. Hey, Miss Hogg, how you doing, babe? Right, Pernell, the child will remember it forever. And she's going to forever be traumatized by it because I know the whole experience had to be a mess. Not only that, baby, she's not going to do anything else. Period. You talking about, I don't care what kind of attitude I wake up with, because I see how wicked these people are. They're gonna send me to jail because I'm in a bad mood. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Yeah, right, Denise. I'm a hauling ass. I'm taking ass straight to wherever they say my child is. So I'm thinking, I guess the parents must have had to pick her up from the juvenile center. But baby, mm-mm, mm-mm. Right, and that's how I feel. I take care of them, not the system, and that's just facts. That's facts on facts. Let me tell you something. Your tax dollars are not helping me with anything that these kids need. Okay, Tisa. And then I had the nerve to start over. Child, hey, Summer Breeze. Yeah, she is. She's going to fear the police now. She's going to. I mean, it may be to the point where it will cause her to be triggered. You understand what I'm saying? They don't know the type of damage that they've done, and that's what's being said in social media. The people that I've heard giving commentary on it, they don't know. They have, let me tell you what, the news stations are wearing their asses out. They are. And as well, they should have been. As well, they should have been. So, y'all, I don't know if there was any real resolve last night, but because I ended up falling asleep. I think I fell asleep on QB. Now, was there any real resolve after that? Misty, is me. We were talking about the 6-year-old that was arrested in Orlando for kicking the teacher. Okay, Tisa. Period. I thought lifetime. I nope. So you mean tell me that was a whole marathon and no resolve? Lauren, talk about Diamond did like 50 million videos with no resolve. Okay, that was a whole night wasted then. That was a whole night of exposure, non-exposure. You Yeah, it was a whole mess. Okay, so I was trying to bounce back and forth in between the chats. I was over there in his, I was over there in hers, just listening at things that were going on. I see Lon, because I'm like, did she not say that she did not have any of the recordings? Then turn right around and start playing the same recording over and over and over. Hey, Diva D. So, okay, no resolution. Okay. Hey, Instant Girl for Life. Hey, Lolo. What's going on, boo? Yeah. So I started hallucinating. What you mean you started to hallucinate, boo? I was trying to go back and forth and listen, and then when they were over there on Brother Jay's platform, because Zaman called into there, and then QB came onto the StreamYard, and Brother Jay was trying to mediate in between the two, and it just wasn't working. Diamond kept butting in. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she wouldn't let QB talk. Then when she did let him talk, of course, she had to cut him off. So, I mean, it was going to be more the same. That was the onset of all of it. You know what, Thug Life? I didn't even make it that far because Bobby came live. So when she went live, of course, I went over there. And Diamond Dora was still on the phone with Brother Jay at that time. I did too. So Glamour, I fell asleep too. That's why I'm like, was there ever any real resolve? Because we knew from earlier that day that they weren't going to fuck with each other no more. So if that was the case, that had been already, that was already established earlier. Hey Kimberly, how you doing, boo? Right, Lauren, right. And that was the whole thing. People were like, well, tell it, baby. There is no way you think that you're going to blackmail me, try to hold something over. No, ma'am. You will never be able to hold anything over my head. Oh, he went back to talking about Grumpy Gramps. So, but I'm because I'm assuming that he saw that there was not going to be any resolve. And even after all of that, it didn't change the way that anybody felt about QB. It didn't change, the way Bobby felt about QB. So it was all for nothing. All of that for nothing because it did not work. It didn't work. But the things that he said was very damaging, though. You know what I'm saying? The things that he said, not even damaging, just flat out embarrassing. Right. Hey, 7777. Oh, I left out too. 77. Right. Exactly, teacher. No new friends. No, because see, we already see how things can get, and yet it's the main ones that's saying, don't talk to this one, don't talk to that one. Y'all, it's a real thing. Stay off these damn phones for real. Now you can email all day long. When you're taking it to the phone, and then you don't know if you're being recorded when you're talking to these people, child. Well, Lolo, if that's the case, Miss Osborne, she missed her opportunity. No one will believe anything she says from here on. Right. She played herself. And I hate to even say that. Hey, Bertha May, how you doing, baby? Women had nerve to say she was gonna drop her cash app. If we want to know, we gotta pay. Girl, well, does anybody really want to know that bad? Because I mean, if you're, because actually it turned from you being able to expose him, he wasn't going for it. If you got something, drop it. What you saying is not putting any fear in my heart. Go ahead and drop it. If you got it, drop it. He kept saying that shit. So we went from him saying that to her saying, if you want it, you got to pay for it. No, ma'am. No, right, Tisa. Out of mind is the devil. Exactly. Too much time. Too much time in your hands, baby. Find something constructive to do. Learn how to multitask. Can we say that? Multitask. That wouldn't be the word for the day, for the rest of the year. If you had that much incriminating evidence, somehow, especially when it goes down to Bye Babe knowing how he really feels about her and things of that nature, you have to come with the receipts. Don't just put it out there to try and plant that seed to have people think, oh, okay, well, there may be something there. There may be something. Because I'm thinking that's all I got from it. That's all I got from that whole situation. Because somebody, oh, Connect Dot, y'all, Connect Dot is crazy. You understand me? Connect Dot gonna talk about go tell Diamond, talk about, I'm gonna sue you for wasting my damn time. I said, nah, that dog Connect Dot, I cannot do it. Hey Stephanie, how you doing, boo? Right, Lolo, that's what I said. It couldn't be, because if you were that adamant, that pressed about making everybody aware, then you would have, that would have been the first recording that you played. No, we wouldn't have had to warm up to it. I don't need the backstory. I don't need for you to paint the picture for me. Get straight to it. Lolo, if she do, what you gonna tell her? What you gonna Lolo, what would you tell her, honey? I wanna know, Lolo. I wanna know. I want you to come on and tell me what you'll tell her, boo. I know, then Tisa, you know what? That's the very reason why they're not gonna get what they want. And so everybody can sit back and do commentary on it. You want to sit back and talk about, you know, everything that's going on, waiting on the moment for
Baby
hey,
girl.
boo.
Hey, Bama Boo.
How you doing, babe?
Girl, I'm fine. Let me tell you, I was listening to that retarded lady this morning. Okay. And I'm like,
Mm.
did she come back on again? What the hell is wrong with her? Okay. This heifer here. First of all, you're right. If you got something that's so damaging that makes you want to turn on somebody, drop it. Don't play, drop it.
Yeah.
Drop it. And you write DVD, she probably gonna try to chop it and change the voice and record all that stuff. But that heifer there, when she called my name, like I told that heifer, look, she made my New York accent pop up a little bit. That's the only time it pop up when I'm mad. I told
Lolo, I heard how she came to her mother and Lolo. What?
oh,
Lolo.
oh, bitch, do not put my name in your mouth. You don't know me. And how in the world she gonna talk about? She gonna call her daddy. You know who my daddy is. Are you not grown? Are you not grown? Because you ain't the only one that know people. Okay, let's not play that. Let's not play that game. She ain't the only one that knows people with her weave wearing, bad wig wearing, gaunt looking self. She need to fix herself up, fix herself some brains and stop farting around everybody trying to get some information. Yep, you're right, Bertha May. She desperate to get to 1,000 subs. Why don't you take your time and actually get to know the people? How about that? How about
Right.
instead of putting a sign up saying, sub to me, sub to me? How about you let people know who you are and actually prove who you say you are? I still ain't seen no documentation talking about showing that she's a lawyer. Where your degrees? What? Where your
Because now
paperwork?
that's simple. Now that right there is simple. That's some. That's one of the. If you want to prove it to somebody,
Yep.
baby, that's one of the most simplest ways I know for you to prove to somebody.
That's
And
what
Lady
got
T,
everybody up.
let me tell you something. Lady T
Hmm.
spoke because she went live too, and
Oh
she was
boy,
speaking to
I knew she won't
girl.
lying. I knew she won't lying. I knew it when that was going on. I knew she won't lying.
I never thought she was lying. I
Right,
never
right,
thought she was. I don't get. I got to tell a lie from
right.
Lady T. You know
No,
what I'm saying? I don't
nope,
get that from her.
nope.
Everything that she's saying, when somebody's telling a story, honey, you can tell whether it's the truth or a lie. They're not
Yep.
gonna be stumbling. Tell you something, Lady T was on top of that shit, and she
Yes,
was
she was.
passionate about it, baby. She was pissed off.
Yes. She was bougie pissed. Bougie ratchet. My favorite way to be. Dude, bougie
Bougie,
ratchet.
okay?
Okay, oh my God, that heifer. What is her problem? Who records people? Who got that much time to just record people? Just you call
Listen,
me and I'm gonna hit record for what? What is the point? Am I
right?
looking
See,
to do
that just
something?
speaks to me. And then, even if you do get to 1,000, nobody's going to want to ever speak to you on the phone. Period.
No, no. And nobody ain't gonna believe what you say because you still ain't provided no real receipts. So I don't care what this have to say, long as she keep my name out her mouth, okay. And if she had QB thinking I was talking about him and somebody else's thing, I hope he tell me because I really would like to just go find and punch in the eye. She is in the DMV area. I don't mind a road trip. I don't. So she need to shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. It's so simple. Just sit down somewhere. My God, what is wrong with her? Did she not get enough love? What is your problem?
I don't know anyone that really has that much time in their hands. Now, me, y'all know me. I will sit in the back of the church and be in the live because I'm
Yeah,
not the one. I don't have to do a eulogy. I don't have to do anything. But
right.
just sit in the back of the church. The service is going to go on.
And she
Now,
live.
Huh?
You in the
Hey,
live while you doing the service.
yeah, grab me in the live at the back of the church. I was in the live this morning when 5A was live. I was sitting in the back of the church then.
All right, but Black Butterfly says she in DMV too. We can ride out. She act like don't nobody know nobody. Really?
Sarkona talk about, yeah, because I asked her, do you know who my daddy is?
Okay.
Baby, that's not a threat to nobody. Who is he? And what
Thank
can he
you.
do?
Thank you. Thank you. Because evidently he ain't help you clean up your room. I mean, what? If you
Listen,
all that, then you should have maids, right? You should have a maid.
Bertha May so amazing. Talk about, come on in here, Diamond. get on in here. Get that ass on in here.
She ain't going. You know what? She's not gonna go nowhere. Thug Life, you wrong. She's not gonna go nowhere that she don't think she gonna run into QB.
And let me tell you what. A lot of times you need to know when the time to sit your ass down. This will be one of those times.
Thank you. Somebody for Donald Trump. Donald Trump, go though, boy. You might want Dory. Go ahead and get Dory.
I know damn well. That's not. No, we're not doing that over here.
There's another one who ain't got nothing to do.
Nothing better to do. Find something to do with your time. Find something constructive to do. Sitting on your ass talking. And then y'all. Okay, Lolo, do you? Last night was an all-night affair.
Oh my God.
All night.
Jesus.
And it seems like if you had so much to say, when 5A told you call in.
We're too busy making the rounds everywhere else. She's making the rounds everywhere else. At first, and I'm like, when is she on Brother Jay's? Then they say,
girl, yes, came on there crying. And I will say this: I was trying to really, honestly, give Diamond the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You don't want to jump out the back and say, no, it's something not right.
That's what hurt my feelings, because I have been trying to give her the benefit of the doubt the same way I did Kiki, and both of them fucked up just like that.
Hey, connect that.
Just a damn shame. She don't make no doggone sense. I swear she makes no sense. Oh my goodness. So,
hey, niece, how you doing, Nikki? Nikki, baby.
Nikki, baby's in the house.
Right, Tisa said YouTube had too many people with mental illnesses. Exactly.
Roaming these damn streets.
Listen, as if that wasn't enough, in the same time that QB was on his live, of course, the other lady that lives in Chicago was on her live too. She called herself Dragon 5A.
What?
Now,
she's
yeah. I said now, y'all are the very ones that sit on y'all's platforms talking about everybody else, just like if you're in the beefing community, that's what people do. They beef.
Yeah.
Then you sit back and complain about the beefing. How does that even work?
It don't make no sense. It's just they want something to do. They want something to do. They want to be noticed. I mean, dang. It just really ain't all of that. It shouldn't be all of that, because it don't make no damn sense. Then everybody want to go live and try to capitalize off it.
Yeah.
Everybody want to go live, try to capitalize off it, try to make it their own stuff, when all it is that heifer's a liar. She's a liar.
Well, of course, everybody wants to weigh in.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah.
And me, and all in the same time, trying to drag and throw low blows and all this and that, when nothing that anybody has said has been proven. Y'all repeating the same things that people have been saying for almost 2 years now. So why are we still repeating the same shit?
How is everybody still dealing with her when she does this?
I have no idea, honey.
What in the world makes anybody say, I think I'm going to go ahead and, Dora, you going to get me rich? Okay, come on. You know Puff Daddy. The fuck you doing on YouTube all day?
Let me tell you something. When I heard that, I'm like, damn. Okay, if you that connected. I know that if I was that connected, I know I would definitely have something better to do than to sit on YouTube
Thank you.
Making my presence known.
All right. I know. I know Puff Daddy. Yeah. I,
Mm.
I almost couldn't believe it because both of y'all look a little special. So I almost couldn't believe it. Just almost.
You are crazy.
Just almost. Just almost. But I have had fun for a minute. I got to go to work, ladies, and I'll be working till 8 tonight. I've been putting it off
Girl,
all
go
week.
ahead.
I guess I better go to work and make some money.
Girl, go ahead and get it in, honey.
I sure am. Love you guys. I'll see you in the streets later. And
Okay, baby.
y'all try to keep everybody out of trouble. I mean, my Lord. I don't know how it's going to
Child, you
happen.
know what they're going to do what they're going to do. And we have to sit back and let them.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, let me know when I come back. And welcome back again, baby girl. We missed you.
Thank you so much, baby.
Anytime. See you guys later.
Bye, babe. Um, Missy, it's me. Just click the link, baby. If you click the link right there, I can add you to the stream. Hey, babe.
Hey, I'm
How you doing,
Misty.
honey?
Well, I'm getting over the flu, so I was gonna say please ignore how I look. Hey, I wanted to ask you a question. You know, I've been coming to your chat probably for about a week or two or something like that. You know, just
Mm-hmm.
pop in or whatever. And I'm actually from Alabama too. I'm from Trussville. I look like
Okay.
a hot mess because I'm getting over the flu, like I
You're
said.
fine,
But
baby.
yeah, I had a question. A lot of this is hard for me to figure out because I'm still new at it. But how do you guys with these type of chats? My friend, she's just started a new channel, and she's
Mm-hmm.
on right now. And the channel that she came from, and a lot of people followed her. She was accused of a lot of major things like scam and you're a bitch and I'm gonna get the cops to go to your house and kill you and da 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 da. And I actually went back and looked at her proof of some things because she only offered to help the channel holder, increase her channel, and then she was
Mm-hmm.
gonna eventually start her own channel. Sweetest young lady you'd ever want to meet. Well, at first, because I had been with the other channel holder for quite a while, I just kind of took her word for it that this lady was like that because she was still kind of new. And then I went back and looked at all the proof, and the channel holder that I was actually following was really crazy. I mean, she was making up stuff like this lady can go in her computer and she could transfer her phone, anything that messed up, electrical or whatever, or electronics or whatever. She would say, "Oh, there's that old girl doing that to me again. She just wants to be me, blah, 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 blah." And I my understanding is how far does this really go when you guys and I say y'all because meaning everybody in this situation. I'm not a channel holder, but how far does this possibly go that people actually will find you and actually threaten your life on YouTube and everything? Because I'm starting to hear like for one example, and this has nothing to do with that. And I don't. Is it okay to say a channel holder's name?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Huh?
sure.
Oh, okay. I just wonder. Well, there's another lady that my friend, and I mean, I can even say her name. Her name is Brooke and Company, and she's a wonderful lady. And I consider her a good friend. But the channel she came from, I just won't even say that because she's kind of Brooke's trying to put it behind her and just build her channel. But it's like on crimes and topics and stuff like that, kind of like true crime stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
this lady that and I'm surprised. The lady that she left the channel from said, "I'm going to send the police to wherever and kill you, and I'm going to send them to Alabama." There was like 3 people that left her, and she felt like everybody was like against her. And she publicly said several things that you could hear out of her mouth. "Yeah, I said it. I said I'm going to kill you. Yeah, I said it. I
What?
said I was." Yeah, she said, "Yeah, I said it. I'm getting the package that the lady," because the Brooke was actually helping her or whatever, and she said, "Yeah, I told the lady that if she didn't get her package back to make it up to $300. I mean, not $300, $500, and actually go and you file charges on her for a felony. I mean, and she said all these things. I mean, you can't ignore what's actually said, and you see on the, on the camera. I mean, on the camera, whatever you want to call it, YouTube. And my question was, since you may have been doing this a while, I don't know. And believe me, Brooke's a real smart young lady. She's a beautiful African American lady. Which is who I usually get along with. I don't mean no problems or anything like by saying that, to any of my people out there or whatever. But sorry, I just had to come in here for just a second. But how far can this go? That, I mean, because there's a thing going on with that lady Leaky and all that, and that girl that threatened Leaky got, like, I think 3 years probation, 3 years you can't come on any social media. If they catch you on a social media or somebody reports you, then you have to go to prison and actually serve the time out that you gave. But she's like banned. The girls, like the young girls, like that was talking about the other one, not my situation or whatever that I'm talking about, but the other situation. I mean, it's getting pretty serious because people are like saying, names and stuff and giving things away and able to say where people live and all these different things. And this girl, I mean, when I
wait, babe, hold on 1 second, hold one moment, boo. Hold on.
Okay. Sorry, I had to walk away for a second anyway. I mean, not walk away, but be right here. Oh boy. I tell you, when you don't feel good, you don't feel good.
Okay, honey. Okay.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So I guess my question, after kind of explaining this story a little bit, I sort of beat around the bush when I'm talking, but my question is maybe to you, since you might know, with all that going on, like how far have you actually seen people go, like to go and find someone or all that? Huh?
It can get deadly. It can, because you don't ever know.
That's what I was thinking. And my friend, I think she, I can't say exactly what all she did because, she's saying it, but she's not here to say it out of her mouth. But I do know she went to file like some kind of report or something, about it, because the lady said, I haven't come there. I mean, see, these two, they were kind of working together. Her and several of the other moderators were actually working, with her to increase her channel and everything. And I mean, her channel's over 1,000. I mean, it's probably close to 2,000. The original lady, and I mean, so it was already doing good. But the problem is, see, these people, they knew each other's addresses and stuff. All the moderators, they knew their names and stuff. So they put people on blast, and with their names and things like that. There's so many things that lady did wrong.
Well,
so
the thing of it is, you have a lot of people that will get too invested in what's going on other people's channels. They get too invested in what's going on in other people's lives, and they should start, taking on and inserting themselves where they really have no place. And that's where it starts to get dicey. Of course, we're gonna sit on here and go back and forth and just talk about the things that you say and the things that we see that's going on in your surroundings or whatever. But at the end of the day,
I don't see any problem with that. I'm sorry. I think I'm having a little like. It's probably my phone. I'm trying to lay down. What I was saying is, I don't, have a problem with that, and I don't think anybody else does either. I think those type of things are kind of normal debates, or sometimes you're gonna call somebody a name, or things like that. But actually going to find somebody and putting their family in danger, or however, and talking about their children and all these other things, that seems a little unnecessary, or like a little bit like.
A lot of it's unnecessary, and when you can't win with just a good tongue lashing, you resort to other measures, and that's what I'm seeing. That's what I get from it.
Yeah. And Okay, I see what you're saying, and that's actually how that came out. But I kind of do think that that is a good topic, though, since it does seem to be happening to so many people, you know.
Yeah, well,
And
yeah. I mean,
these,
it's going to happen. It only takes one other person to not like you, one other content creator to not see it for you, and they put
yeah,
in one negative comment about you, and I mean, it will upset the whole channel if you let it.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. You know what you were saying too. Yeah, I was just interested because, like, I haven't always been coming to these chats, and I love. By the way, I love your chat, Miss Bama. Bama, sweet girl. Plus, you're from
Thank
my
you.
neck of the woods. But most of the time, I'm just sitting around, as they call it, in the bushes. You know, that's the new terminology in YouTube streets and all these different
Hmm.
things. You know, but I'm just sitting. If I find a thing I like, I usually just sit and what is it? Just kind of listen, you know, unless you just really have something to say. But today, after I heard some things last night from that other channel holder, because the girl and I, the girl that actually left with her and everything, you know, I did go follow her stuff, and I really like her. You know, I could consider her
Yeah.
kind of like a long distance friend, and I just
Mhm.
hate that that happened to her. But yeah, I
Well, see,
think it's
that's how
such a
come. That's when you can't get so involved in the content creators' lives and what they have going on. If we come on here and we share, some of our life with, our subscribers and whatnot, then that's the whole thing. The only thing we have to do is now, of course, anybody that's affiliated with Babe Nation or the New Kids on the Block. I mean, if we see something going on, of course we're gonna come in windmilling and swinging and talking our stuff. That's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
not to the point where we're talking about pulling up at your front door, endangering your family, sending people to your house. All that right there, that means that you just can't handle the tongue lashing that you get. That's all that is.
Yeah, cause I mean, it's crazy, you know. I mean, I noticed that anything is possible in this world, cause it's you know, the world's so crazy. But I mean, man,
Oh wow, I don't know what happened. Mm. Oh, okay. I don't know what happened. Me too, Connect Dot. Me too. Y'all, what's really going on? What's going on? Hmm. Right. Well, Leah, good. Did we pray? Did we pray? So, was it Kilolo? Somebody sent a special prayer. Somebody sent a right now. We need a right now intervention. Somebody got that prayer through. Thank you, Father. Let me tell y'all something. I mean, house view. Let me see. Your phone put you out. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Nancy girl. I'm not playing with y'all today. I'm not, because y'all do not play fair. Now I'm gonna take my toys and I'm going home. That's how that's going. I'm gonna take my toys and I'm going to the house. Because y'all don't play fair. I'm sorry about that long. Look, I'm sorry about that, Misty, but thank you, baby. Thank you for coming on. Honey, patience is a virtue. Not Lord. Jesus be some hand sanitizer. Hey, Miss V, how you doing, baby? I'm glad you came in, girl. I don't know. I do not know. Alabama babe. Now I thought that Lon, it definitely is because let me tell you something. I was out there on that cemetery and I'm like, look, y'all hurry up. Hurry up. And I hate you hate to even be like that, but this wind in Florida today is not giving us any breaks. Okay. I did too. But I got a feeling that mm-mm, that was a real thing right there. That's the real thing. And the thing about that is people think that because I mean we're on these keyboards and they're out here doing all this foolishness that people won't really reach out and touch them when actually you got some people that care enough about their favorite content creators that will get out there and slang you from one side of the street to the other. Only on YouTube. Only on YouTube. Now on the person is Nikki, baby. Baby, Nikki been trying to get flued out for how long now? Just to go and tap, tap, tap one good time, jump back on the plane and book it back to 305. Yeah, well, yeah, Nikki, yeah. That's what I mean, that's my calling. The blood, the blood, the blood, the blood. Okay, Queen Royalty. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Let me just say this. First and foremost, y'all are not right. But that was a good key for me right there. You know doggone well, okay, and it's gonna come back to me. My thing is, and one thing about the wrench, he gonna play all of it. He's going to play all of it. Yes, I'm going to uh-huh. So Glen River, like Brother Jay say, 350. When you talk about Geisha 350. Who is Geisha 350? That's 305, Brother Jay. Listen, I was too, because I couldn't, I'm looking at the comments and I'm like, y'all, this is not happening. This is not happening. That shit just happened for real, y'all. It happened. It did happen. NC girl, the typing like the Lord child. All those books, baby. It's time for you to write a whole novel. Buttercup, every time he said, I'm like, what the hell? That's why they always say, listen, if you're not built for this, if you don't have a thick skin, guess what? It'll be a whole mess. Now I'm wondering how many people in the bushes can't wait to talk about who was on the stream yard. You're gonna play it. Gonna run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hey, run it back, run it back, run it back. The hell? He's the black butterfly. No, he lives in Texas, but he is from Florida. And he always refers to himself as Florida Red. Listen, Queen, you can't tell grown people what to do. You cannot tell grown people what to do. You can't make this stuff up. You can't do it. And at some point, you want to I wish I was like that. I dream a genie chick. I could just snap my finger and disappear sometime. I had a little, I dream of genie moment, y'all. I had a I dream of genie moment. Right, he should know better, but he don't, girl, because he said 350 like he's saying the right thing. Child, gay should I holler every single time. Miss Hogg, right? Everybody knows Geisha is from Florida, but he always says, and then he's from that area. T, T, um, okay, Nikki. Right, right, Black Butterfly, right. Everybody does know that. So T, we was trying not to talk about it, boo. We was really trying not to talk about it. But everybody, hey cousin, what's going on? Messing up the house. Listen, you have to let a 3-year-old do what a 3-year-old's gonna do, and you have to wait until they go to bed to clean it up so they can do it all over again. You know how I go. Pernell, that's what had me about to bust a whole gut. I'm trying to be attentive, but y'all over here in this chat acting a damn fool. Well, I mean, when you do things like that, it kind of makes it hard for you not to be, and it won't fall on her, it's gonna fall on me. Right. Look. Connect dot so messy. Connect dot is so messy. Not P gate. P gate, really. Babe, exactly. Babe Nation has no parts in it. Babe Nation doesn't, but Bama Girl doesn't either. No. It happened over here, right? Just like we can't control, just like we can't control what goes on and what people say out of their mouth when they're in the chat. We can't control what goes on the stream yard and what people do in the privacy of their own home. See, I do. I do. That's why I can't do nothing but laugh because I know what we give. I know what we give. So what am I gonna say? I try, honey. When I drop the link and I feel like you're not gonna be on no foolishness, yeah, we're gonna come on the stream yard and we're gonna talk about it. So I kind of know you didn't. No, you did not. I don't believe it. Because I didn't see, I could have sworn, or you tried to stop him. Who did you try to stop in particular? Who? Just as comfortable? Just as comfortable. That's what I said. Is this really going on right now? No, no, somebody went straight in, and I cannot wait to go back. And no, ma'am, Miss Apple. Absolutely not. Right, Black Butterfly. On live? Miss Hogg. I don't think Mm-mm. Hold on, y'all, because you know what? Today is the first, but we haven't seen this, and I have never seen it, to be honest. Ooh, Starry Night. Say it ain't so. Hermit 11. Are you new to this channel, honey? Okay, Callie girl. Miss V, you had that's something right there that you had to see for yourself. And it's almost to the point where you can't even address it because it's like, are you really doing that right now? Listen, exactly. Wasting money on cable. Do you not know how many times I want to cancel Xfinity because I have no need for it? Okay, I'm gonna have to tell you bye bye. I can't if I can't understand the reading, we can't communicate. If I can't understand the writing, we can't communicate. Yeah, like and my bill is like 260. Oh, they gave you another discount, child. What's good, Hornhead? Well, the funny thing is, the television in my bedroom never goes off unless I'm not home. If I'm not home, it's off. But if I'm home, it's on the entire time. And those horns are heavy. What? Why? Okay, Summer Breeze, get over it. Ooh, no, ma'am. Okay, Hornhead. Thank you, babe. Well, that's another reason why I always want to cancel it. But I know if I cancel it, because when I'm sleeping, I can't sleep in just a dark, silent room. There has to be noise, and so the television stays on. Right, Black Butterfly. And then the thing about that is when you got a box, see, like in my house, I have to have a box in every room. Everybody, want to watch something different. At Cassidy, that's what I'm saying. And then have a nerve to sit back and say, well, why are they even still talking about that? Why are you still talking about it? That's the question. Hey, Nancy for life, how you doing, babe? Buttercup, look, I don't even know the timestamp, but somebody please go back, check that timestamp, y'all, and you'll be able to see it for yourself. Connect Diet, you are the one that had me screaming because I'm trying to bounce back and forth in between QB and Diamond Dory. And you done dropped down in her chat talk about Diamond. I'm gonna sue you for wasting my damn time. I fell out. I said, no, she didn't. Hey Dinah, I'm good, babe. How you? Yeah, T, did you see me just keep talking like it wasn't actually happening? Y'all had me dying. Y'all had me dying, just dead as wrong. But that's what y'all give. Hey, Rebel, how you doing, babe? I'm ready for tonight, honey. Y'all don't forget the gentleman's panel tonight. It will be on Rebel Sun's channel. All right, so what time? What time y'all coming on, baby? Okay, Queen. Oh, you dropped your cable and gasoline rebel. Let me tell you something. With all that, because we are our own entertainment over here. We definitely are. And with all that's going on, even though it's not major, we can still watch it. Black butterfly. See, that's what I be talking about. So, Rebel, what time is it? I'm gonna have to check your channel out because I'm gonna have to go over there and see what time y'all coming on tonight. I saw Brother Jay made a post about it, but I didn't catch the time. He said YouTube TV is better. Mm. Even if YouTube TV is better, you still gonna have to pay for your internet. I wish I could go back. It will not let me go all the Rebel. Oh, hold on before we go to dropping cable now. Kathy talking about sling prices seem to be going up every month too. Oh, they trying to do a switcheroo like that? Mm-hmm. Okay, 6:45. Okay, so it's 6:45 Central Standard Time. Okay. We connect that a whole crumb time. I jailbroke my fire stick, so cable is the pass for me. Okay, but it's still way better than cable. Well, I might need to be looking into some sling, honey. Yeah, I got that on my television too. Like I have all the apps, but I can catch like a lot of old school movies on that Tubi app. Right, Rebel Son. That's what there because there are some shows that I have to watch. I have to watch The Walking Dead when it come on. Now for tomorrow night, RuPaul Drag Race is coming back on. There are some shows that I mean that's what I paid the cable for. Y'all know what? I'm gonna go back. Let me see. Let me see. Can I run it back? Let me see. Okay. Couldn't they not talk about I can't get my 40 acres and a mule? I might as well get free cable. Okay, give me some free. Hey, Lady P, how you doing, boo? Give me something free. Listen, if it's free, it's for me. Now, for all of those that were not here about 20 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, maybe. Hey, Fresh Prince, how you doing, baby? Something unbelievable happened over here on Bama Girls channel. You have to see it for yourself. You have to see it for yourself. Rebel. It happened over here a few minutes ago. It happened over here a few minutes ago. And I'm gonna get wrenched. I already know. Not pee it for yourself. Pee it for yourself. Suck on. Yes, I love me some drag race. Nikki gonna be on there tomorrow night. She's the first judge, one of the first guest judges, and I am here for them. Be stuck in front of the TV. And who are gonna watch it? Because I'm like to go live and we can do a reaction review right there together. We can watch it together. Hey Liz. Summer Breeze. Right, Robert. YouTube is a reality show. The only thing about the YouTube reality show is unscripted, it's raw. You get what you get in that moment. Okay, you get what you get in that moment. If they leave the video up, okay, you may get a chance to watch it again. Look at T, got the nerve to go back and do the timestamp, not 30, 50. We're back 30, 50, y'all. Mm. Right, so remember, some of the songs are a whole bop. I know, Buttercup. I heard him talking about it. I'm just gonna sit here and get my entire life. Mm. Hey Shay, how you doing, baby? Okay, Nikki 76. Okay, baby, thank you. Apple. Hell no. Now you know I don't. Hell no. Okay, okay. Because I'm gonna go live and we're gonna watch it together and we're gonna talk about it. I already know what it's gonna be given. I already know. Who sent you? Is this a look? Am I being punked right now? Am I being punked? Just tell me that right now. And it was so effortless. I mean, it's just like, no, ma'am, that's not acceptable. And if that's the case, it would be very rude for me to go in the bathroom right now, use the bathroom. Yes, the bathroom scene took everybody out. But I'm talking about, oh, hell to the no. Okay. Oh, hell no. Are we really sitting here watching this? Are we witnessing this together? And I'm the only one that's sitting here looking like the ass. I'm the only one, even though I didn't do it. I'm the one sitting here looking like the ass, and I got to laugh at the shit myself. Hey, Jessma, how you doing, boo? Apple, I know he's not in the chat, but trust me, there will be a video made. There will be a video made, and at the end of the video, he gonna have Brother Jay probably coming up out of the top. Like, oh, girl, right? And I know I already know I'm a holler. I know I'm going to holler. Queen, you was there for it. You was there for all the sex toys that QB had pulled up last night. Well, girl, a few of us were still no. It was girl. It was still almost 200 of us. Connect that. You know what? I think because I think it's in my I mean, because I've seen it so much in my career choices, it's like nothing to me. Whereas when people see that don't work in the healthcare field, that's not in the hospitals and stuff, because there's nothing for me to go in there, even though I'm not supposed to, go in and give somebody medicine while they're on the toilet. Because at the end of the day, we got to keep this thing moving. It didn't have me confused at all. It didn't have me confused at all. I knew what it was because you could tell from the sound of the room. You could tell when somebody in the bathroom. Yes, honey, sir, you had to go back and check the end of his live, baby. Oh no, no, no. I think he didn't leave it up. He took it down. He took it down after that live. Well, it was sitting to the right behind her, honey. So I'm guessing it's in between the toilet and the tub. It's in between the toilet and the tub, honey. Oh, you yes. Well, last night was exhausting. All day yesterday was exhausting. You know what I'm saying? It started over here and ended at QB's yesterday. Oh, he deleted it. Yeah. Oh, dang, but you missed it, honey. Oh, yes, you missed that. Oh, so that's probably why. Because I look, I go back. Let me see who was up there. Milan Christopher. Milan Christopher was up there advertising his product, his new sex toy, whatever. And then he went on to show others, but I don't even remember how we got on that. Oh, yes, I do. I do remember he was talking about those remote control panties. He was talking about those remote control panties, and that's what threw us into the sex toy topic. Pernell, it was a lot, girl. It was. Oh, you fell asleep at Milan. Pernell's child, it was way too much. It was giving a lot. It was giving a lot, honey. And listen, for those of us that was there for it, everybody was weighing in. Oh, that's how much the draws was? $129? Oh no. Connect that. Y'all never go. Y'all never go. Every time somebody hop up on the scene, just randomly just coming on in, talking and carrying out, that you bring suspicion to yourself when you come in, look, y'all look. Y'all look in the chat. Now see, Branch, don't play with me. I can't, you know what? I can't say nothing. I can't say shit. I ain't nothing I can say about it. There's nothing I can do about it. Do you? Right, Rebel. That's what it sounds like. And so, of course, we sitting there listening to you pee and everything else. I'm like, mm. Oh, you working at hospice, Nikki? Okay. Yeah, right. We already know. You missed it, baby. Those remote control panties, baby. He took me out with that and went all the way down, went through the whole thing. That's how we got on the sex toy topic. To whereas he pulled it up and did the screen share. I said, oh my. Oh my. I know, Queen. I know. I'm just sitting back waiting. I'm just sitting back. Because I know that this is about to be a whole mess. And then when I see Brother Jay at the end of it talk about, girl, I'm going to fall out even harder. I'm going to fall out even harder. So some of this stuff, a lot of this stuff, you cannot make up. You talk about a reality show. Let me tell y'all something. The stuff that goes on over here in real time is not manufactured. It's not rehearsed. There's not a script. Listen, it's straight off the cuff. That's a reality show. That's a reality show. Why would you two take your channel, Ranch? Nobody was naked. Or the remote control panties have an app. Well, I imagine you could probably buy anything online. That's my first time hearing about it. But baby, he gave us the full review. He gave us the full review. Oh, you did, Auntie? You fell asleep after 5 honey. It got a little X-rated round there at QB's house last night, and we were all here for it. We were all over in there. I know, Queen. I saw that, baby. Mm-mm. I said, oh my. Hey, Harmony, who gonna read channel line, girl? Who is over that line? Buttercup, she was in here for a moment, girl. I think she gone. She left. That's your next business venture, Black Butterfly. Listen, okay, we missed out. They are expensive. And the thing about that is people are buying them, honey. Some of those things were out of stock. You get what I'm saying? Some of them were out of stock. Okay. Somebody is making a killing. What? Girl. Hey, Burn. Y'all, you know what? I can't even go over there and listen. I just can't. I can't. I mean, because what else can be said? Then you turn around and go over there where everybody has been talking about, child. Right Connect, that Candy makes a lot of money, honey. That candy coated nights that she used to do, baby. Tea time. I have a brother who sells them. He said his best clients are fat and old women. Girl, they need love too, honey. Go, big girl, what you gonna do? Go, big girl, what you gonna do? Go, big girl, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Baby, big girl be getting it in, honey. Big girl gets it in too. For a toy, $300 to $400 for a toy. Child, keep that toy. I don't want to play no more. I don't play with toys no more. Oh, he's posting stuff on his Patreon. Oh, and Buttercup, you know what? I'm talking about sand small. Okay, 1 grain of sand small, because we see and we have seen time and time and time again where it leads us, how it, where it pushes it when things go left, and when Mad Day approaches, then all the bull crap come out. See, that's what I can't get with. I cannot get with Mad Day. Share and yes, came right back in talking about, because you're led back to the sex toys, honey. We were trying to figure out how the conversation went left when we started talking. When we got on the topic of him showing the sex toys. We're talking about those remote control panties. Right, connect that. Right, and see how fast the tables turn. The tables turn like in the blink of an eye. Well, damn, was you ever really my friend for real? Were you ever there for me? Because you have to take notice when people tell you to f off. That means that they don't want to have anything to do with you. You don't then go on a tour being upset, mad about it, all in the chat, dropping down, wreaking havoc, causing confusion. No, no, you bow out gracefully. It's never that serious. It should never be. Sharon, we was over there on QB this morning, girl. I think I fell asleep. I know it was after 4. It was after 4 when I fell asleep. Well, it wasn't nothing I could say though. Connect. At that point, there was nothing that I could say. It was happening in real time. What the hell was I gonna say? I couldn't stop it. Before we knew anything, she was already sitting on the toilet. Okay, Miss V. Well, Miss V, we know that, honey. We know that. That's what her whole channel is. Then you have a nerve to get in your feelings when people say, when Fire Baby says, "Oh yes, this is Babe Nation sector." Of course, because that's all y'all talk about. And if she doesn't come on, they don't have anything to say. And that's just facts. Now that's just facts, y'all. The proof is in the pudding now. They can always holler about, oh, y'all always caping for this one and caping for that one. Okay, but the proof is in the damn pudding. And then I heard somebody else say, talking about and nobody from Babe Nation is going to tell her when she's wrong. Well, do anybody pull y'all coattail and tell y'all when y'all wrong? Because y'all do some real foul shit to her. So is it okay for you all subscribers to just sit over there and be in your amen corner when you dogging her out, and then when she comes back with the clap back, then you in your feelings? See, no, we ain't gonna play that game. No, no, Chico Stick got up, just got up, then washed no hands, then flushed the toilet, didn't even pull your drawers up. Didn't even pull your drawers up, which leads me to further know that you didn't have on in the drawer. I can't. I cannot. No, Sharon. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Hand, foot, mouth. I mean, if nothing else, there should have been a wipe. If nothing else, just a squirt of hand sanitizer. You know how the hospital, y'all, we have the ones on the wall. You just walk past them. They're all outside the doors. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. You finna wash your hands, connect dot. Okay. And I'm sitting up here trying to be the good host and see but don't see, not say nothing. Y'all don't even have my back. Y'all ass over here in the chat cutting up. I can't even hardly hold my composure together. Some things are just too much. No, you don't connect that. No, you do not. And I'm not gonna take the video down for what? Like by the time I was like, put the phone down, girl. You could have left the phone on the bed. You could say, excuse me, I'll be right back. You know what I'm saying? Just stepped away from the stream, y'all. We weren't saying anything because at that moment you had the floor and we were listening to you. And you know what, just smile. And Lady T did come on, and she just like she what she said initially. I believed her from the gate. I just did. And no matter what happened after that, that still didn't make what she said less valid. If anything, it validated what she said. And now, from everything that happened last night, I mean, boo, I Miss V. Now you know some things you just should never do. That's one of them. That's one of them, y'all. Right, Burn? Right. She's not trying to have nobody kids removed from the home. And then this whole thing, yeah, Sharon Cole, this just happened, girl. They say it's T said is at the 30-minute, 50-second mark, child. 30-minute, 50-second mark, honey. Why Leah? No, no, not Nancy Bates. Not Nancy. Bangladesh. World Inside. How you doing, Bangladesh? Y'all know what? I just feel like when you come onto somebody's stream yard, get to the point, first and foremost, get to the point. I, for the most part, never need the backstory. I don't. I don't need the backstory. We didn't, Queen girl. We've been over here. They have been gagging me, honey. They really have. They have been clowning and gagging me all at the same time. Hello from Wales. Okay, Wales, how you doing? She be able to chilling like, wow, okay, like she's the host. But you know what? And you know, a lot of times we do try to give people the benefit of the doubt. But when you get up there, gal, uh-uh. I'm right there, right behind that block. I'm right behind the block. Can you see me from behind there? Well, Sharon, that's what it was. That was the whole thing. And I try not to be so dismissive so fast. You know what I'm saying? But when it gets to be to the point where you're not getting to the point fast enough for me, and Key Lolo talking about Now that was God. Key Lolo talking about that was God when something happened with the stream yard. Was it God? Mm, Jesus be in control. That's all I can say, y'all. And see, that was the whole thing. When she came onto Brother Jay's platform, she came on the call and she was crying, and you can tell that she had been crying. She was talking very, very low, and he was like, we can hardly hear you. And she came, yes, connect that. I don't know. I can't say that our Father God in heaven had anything to do with that disconnect. I'm just saying. But yeah, when she came on there talking, she had been crying and whatnot, talking low. We had already heard the story. We had already heard it. Brother Jay had already heard it. Well, you know what, just smile. Well, we already knew that that back end of that was never gonna happen. Never. And one thing I will say about him, he does have a lot of his tolerance level of people is way higher than most. It's much higher than most. Hey JLC 87, how you doing, babe? Upset with the poppy, honey. Upset with the poppy. And I can just see QB face like, what the hell? Boss Zaddy, yes, that's Boss Zaddy. Mm-hmm. You pray for my strength. Come on, come. Listen, look, keep me, y'all know what, keep me lifted up in prayer. Keep me lifted up in prayer, because some of these people will test you and take you to that point of no return. Then, and see, that's what happened with QB. The rebel type said his tolerance level is zero. Okay, that's what happened with QB. He had been pushed to listen, honey. I told you to F off. What more do I need to say? You know what I'm saying? But because you couldn't leave well enough alone, that last video, the Last Supper, oh yeah, it was the Last Supper, honey. It really was. And see, that's the thing, because he's so patient, you know what I'm saying? And he don't want to just come off being nasty, and being dismissive, because he's not trying to be that way. That has landed him in this position now, what, twice? Then you come in and you just can't bow out gracefully. You got to go out with a bang. You got to be throwing people up under the bus. You got to go on a YouTube tour round about the beef community. So now you got to let everybody know, really. So not only, and what did she not say that she was holding up to her end of this promise? He does have a lot of patience. He does. Right. And see, when people come on and see from and I did not remember um the backstory part of when they were all over there with Rita initially. I missed that completely. But see, some people are professionals at this, and they are professionals at getting next to people only to sow seeds of discord and cause division. You know what I'm saying? People coming to you, they already know they're not genuine. They already know that they're coming to you just because. Didn't he go from nephew to cousin to best friend and now Poppy? Baby, you climbed that rope real quick, honey. Rose said she giving me the crush. Yes. Single white female. Yes. A thin line between love and hate. Yes. Sybil. Yes. Gonna get you on vacation and you are never to be heard from again. I'm getting all of that. I'm getting all of that. That's why he was like, "What you going on the vacation for real?" Hell no, I'm going on damn vacation. Your ass would have been MIA forever. You would have been MIA forever. Okay. Okay, then had the nerve enough to come back and say, if we wanted to know the information, we wanted to know the tea, we were gonna have to pay for it. Well, girl, is all this exclusive tea cost worthy? Is it because see nothing that has been said or done or shown has been worthy of a dime. I'm just saying. Not the asylum. Mm. Play oh rebel. Oh, I would not be able to live. I thought Triple Red be going in. Triple Red go in and drag from the gate. He go right in the chat dragging. Oh, she clipped the recordings. Yeah, but then want to turn around and say that he only showed what she said. She didn't. He didn't show what he said. Well, no, because what we saw, especially from the text messages, he was in blue. We didn't even see a lot of the responses from all those novelties you were writing, all those novels that you were writing. Yes, connect now. Yeah, asking for cash apps to release phone recordings only on YouTube. Only. That's why you know what we always say you can't make it up. This stuff is happening in real time. Real time. It's coming up. Listen, when it comes up, it's coming out in that moment. A lot of times, if you missed it, you missed it. Just like that last supper video. If y'all, whoever, and it was long, y'all. How long were we on that live? It was over 3 hours. Right, Buttercup? Talking about a class action lawsuit. A class action lawsuit? For what? I was trying to figure out who was scared. I was trying to figure out who was threatened at that moment. Who was threatened? Hey, Queen Lacey, how you doing, boo? Not Roger the alien from American Dad. Then had the nerve enough to say, "God forgive me." Why would you want God to forgive you? You knew that you was gonna type the back end of that statement. You knew that you was gonna type the back end of that statement. Okay. The live was lit. Now the live was lit. I will say that if it was the Last Supper, guess what? Everybody, y'all better had went ahead on and caught the screenshots, slowed it down, put it on slow mo, put it on slow mo. Right, connect that. What happened to spell check? What happened to that? Yeah, I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced. Uh-uh. Won't say any names. Oh wow. Yeah, Queen, you missed it, boo. If you missed that last supper, baby, you missed it. The girls were getting fed, honey, and he went ahead on and deleted it. Oh, now she going after Dory, child. That's gonna be a whole mess. That's going to be a whole mess. 2.0 and 3.0 going head to head. Okay. That's almost like Lady Bones when she was over there talking about you didn't say that QB. QB, you didn't say that. You didn't say that QB. QB, you didn't say that. I don't even think it's gonna be interesting, y'all. I just don't. Well, she lost me at defamation, baby. Is it defamation or deformation? Make it make sense because those are common legal terms. Common, very common. You can spell those terms in your sleep if that's your true profession. That's just me talking. I don't know. If that's your true profession. I don't want to imagine that. No, and again, on the recording that he said that he showed talking about when she said that the jury is calling me, why would the jury be calling you? The jury is calling you? No, no, I'm no lawyer. I've never had to go to court, but it seems like the jury wouldn't be calling you. Right, right. And you know what? It seems like they were trying to use QB and trying to get in where they fit in. So, hey, Dark and Lovely, the block is hot, baby. The block is hot. The block is hot. Okay, the block is hot, honey. Didn't New Kids on the Block and Baby Nation get information? See that, and that's what they can't stand. All of the channels, all of the content creators, and the supporters that support all of the ones that are supposed to be against Babe Nation and New Kids on the Block, and it always got something to say. You still are no competition. Y'all still weak sauce. So, running time, I'm telling you, right, right, Dark and Lovely, it ain't working. It's not. They do hate the unity, and because they hate it so bad, okay, now we got to be the blind followers. We got to be delusional. Is it a illusional? Is it? We can't see through the smoke and mirrors because I, from what I see, and we're on the inside looking out. There are no short bus women over here, men nor women. We not sitting back giving uh short bus teas, period. We not sitting back licking windows and carrying on. Uh-uh. Right, Summer Breeze, Crack Nation. Yeah. Really? Okay, Walia. And that's the whole thing, especially when you see the ones that jump from chat to chat to chat. Talking about professional bone carriers. You talk about now, I don't know who that was. Let me see. It was on QB when he had his call in. I don't know who the hell the caller was, but Carla was on point. Carla is in the bushes, baby. Do you hear me? And does not miss a beat. Carla need to start a channel for real because Carla had all the tea on everybody. Carla had the tea on subscribers and content creators. Listen, all in the chat, reading all the chats, okay? Because that's where you get the tea from. You get the tea out the chats. And I don't know who it was, but she was feeling it. Okay, dark and lovely. Well, we're gonna turn up one good time for you too, baby. We're gonna turn up one good time for you. That's the only ones, baby. Y'all become completely unhinged by a mere mention of your name. I mean, a mention, honey. Yet now everybody else has to be auditioning for a show. Auditioning. Since when did this become an audition? Because see, I haven't noticed a thing different that's been going on. The same things have been going on, honey. So where is this auditioning coming from? Okay, Black Butterfly. Okay, that's the whole thing. And you know what? I'm thinking, is that the problem? No, is that a part of the problem? That's what I'm trying to figure out. And then somebody had the nerve to say, well, are they asking her, why don't she get a job, this and that? It's a difference because she ain't begging. She ain't asking nobody for shit. Hey, Reba. I mean, so it's a difference in all of it. And then when you can't win at the tongue lashing, then you go low. You try to go even lower. That's still not going to render you a win. You still, because at that point when you start to go extremely low, that means you already lost. You could put an L on it. Put an L on it, babe. You lost. Mm. All of them made a video about damn mashed potatoes. Yeah, that sounds like a loss right there. That sounds like a whole L. Then there's because they're saying that um Leah had been removed from the house. Who got proof of that? Who has proof of that? Because see, y'all saying it like y'all know it to be true. Who has the proof? Who has the proof? I noticed that just smile. Yes, he did. He did back up a while ago. He did. And I noticed that. So, and he said it, honey. Sometimes you have to fall back from people. Sometimes you have to, take a step back and just watch. Sometimes it's good to watch. You would have caught a case. Don't catch a case, babe. Do not catch a case. Right, Reba, make it up and repeat it like it's the truth. Where is the proof? Is what I'm saying. Yeah. Right, Miss V. And that's right. That's one of the ones. But so bothered. So bothered. I have never seen in any other setting some of the most bothered, unbothered people in my life. Yeah, but once you get the attention, what you gonna do with it? Once you get the attention that you asking for, what are you going to do with it? Because QB said that no, you wanted this, you asked for it, so here it go. You wanted it, so here it go. Hey, Andrea, how you doing, boo? Right, Black Butterfly. Yes. Yes. Andrea, did you know what? You kept calling in the QBs last night. I mean, yesterday when he had to call in. But I want to know because I missed some of it. Because I love to hear you going off. I love to hear you going off, babe. You go off, off. For real. Right, right, connect that. Right. I don't know. So like why right, why would an attorney want 1,000? So first of all, the average attorney don't have time to be around her trolling down here on YouTube. That's first and foremost. Right, Queen. And that's the whole thing. But then wanna say, oh, she dragging kids. What now y'all know we are in all of the lives. When did she drag the kids? Hey Pumpkin.
Hey, Bama girl.
Hey honey.
Okay, Bama girl. I'm sneaking on YouTube because on my way to meet my foster care kids. So I'm sneaking. Okay, Bama girl.
Okay.
Okay, what's going on?
Yes.
I just walked into your live. What's going on?
Girl, we were sitting there talking about all the fool law that was going on with Diamond Dory last night.
You,
And it seems like they're saying that she was over there on another platform a few minutes ago talking about the same thing.
Bama girl, it's one thing. Okay, so I have a problem because I love some QB. Okay, I'm gonna come off the porch for her. I don't really come off the porch because I try to keep it cute, but I'm gonna come off the porch because she cuckoo for the Cocoa Puffs.
Girl.
Okay, and this the thing is, this why I was trying to tell QB stay off them phones and them emails because it's like every woman that he talking to, they in love with him. It's crazy.
And that's what I couldn't get past. How the hell these people is falling in love? QB, stay your ass off
I'm
these
gonna get
damn phones. What
for
are you
real.
telling these women?
And then what pissed me off, what pissed me off worse is the secret recording the phone calls, the blackmailing, the threatening. If you're a professional, if you're any, I have friends are probation officers, work for the DMV. They are all in professional manners, and they don't use their job to threaten us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like if she's a lawyer, whatever she says she it's not professional to use your job to threaten somebody. That's all I have a problem with.
Girl, that would be like me coming out, okay, mess with me, I'm gonna cremate your ass. How the
Thank
hell
you.
do that? Come on now.
How,
You have
like
to
you
make
like
it make sense.
if I call you and say, Bama girl, can you take care of my mama? But you say, well, I don't like it how you acting on YouTube. I might not fix her mama body right. I'm like, oh, wait a minute now.
Right, right. Exactly. So it's like, come on now. Don't try to throw your profession around at people and then expect them to start shaking in their boots. That should have never worked.
And then the thing was, she had came on day. What made me say something is cuckoo for the Cocoa Puff when she came on Jay Dunn's platform and just we having the conversation, and then she distracted. She changing her clothes, she doing her hair. It was just too much. Okay, it was just too much. I even text Lori and said, "What the hell's going on? Because what are we
Okay.
watching? What are we watching?"
Now Lolo came on earlier, girl, and she was pissed off. She was like, "Listen, don't drag me into the bullshit. Don't put my name in it."
And that's
Lori
why,
was pissed.
and that's why I called. That's why I called the QB back when I heard that she was threatening him. And see, this is what I feel like. If you gotta record me, I don't want to be your friend because
Period.
none of my friends in my real life records conversation. Because to me, when you start recording your conversation, you invade my privacy. I'm sorry, just as me.
Right. Right. So how
Just
can you
me.
even say friend? What the
I
hell
can
you
be.
look like recording our conversations and then wait till Mad Day to talk about you gonna release what the hell we done said in private? You were never
Yes,
my
that's how I
friend.
feel too.
Cause see, when it comes up like that meant you came into my life with an agenda.
Yes, and these people are coming, and Bama girl. And the only reason I'm saying this because I love him, QB. But I think that since he don't lost his spouse, he's missing something, and so I feel like these women are knowing that, and they're coming in with bad intentions, and he misses that conversation that he had with his spouse, and so I get it. So I think they're coming in with that bad intention, and this was going on.
Well, see, let me tell you something, and you can,
Mhm.
and it's been, they have said it and shown it to him in particular. Why him?
Yes.
Why focus on him? You know you're not coming to him with good intentions. You know that.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
He's not
And so
asking for any of that. He didn't ask for that shit.
yes, and then I just feel like when you start threatening somebody, this is where we're done. You showing your hand, I'm gonna show my hand.
Oh, we done. Oh, we
We're
are
done.
done forever.
We're done. We're done forever.
You don't ever have to
It's
worry about me again in life because at the
yeah,
end of the day, you can't be trusted. And
yes.
okay, you think that you're exposing me. Well, babe, what you're really doing is exposing you.
Oh, yourself. And
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 to me,
people not gonna want to deal with you. Who the hell you think I want to deal with you? You're not trustworthy.
and to me when she said about I'm going to expose you, I'm trying to break. I feel like she's trying to break up 5A Jay Wilson's kumbaya, and I feel like that she is jealous that she is getting so much attention now, and people are asking, "Are you a real lawyer?" If you want to come on YouTube acting like you're a real lawyer, we'll be asking the questions then.
And you let me tell you what, anybody that's been over here hanging in the beeping community for any amount of time, you already know how fickle the YouTube streets are. You come out here with it, it's gonna be challenged every single
Yes,
time.
yes,
You saying that you're a lawyer, of course, people are going to question that. They're going to challenge that. That's just how it goes.
yeah, yeah. And that's why I call it the QB and say, look, stay off the phone, stay off the emails, because to me they're trying to trap him and trying to expose him to look bad.
But and the more see this, that's what kills me, especially about this most recent thing that's going on with him now. It's
Hmm.
not making him look bad. What it's
Yes,
doing is backfired. It
yes.
had a backfire effect, baby. No,
Hmm.
ma'am. That was the boomerang effect. You thought that he was gonna catch it, but no, you the one catching it.
Yeah,
So
and
much
then
so that you had to go to the ops and start talking about it because we weren't going.
yeah, and then you know what I find it was come. What I find it disrespectful was, y'all know QB don't lost his husband. He's still grieving, and y'all want to throw that in his face. Y'all know that's his weakness. Y'all know he's still grieving, and y'all throw it in his face. What kind of friends are y'all? What kind of friends are y'all?
Right. And look, while Leah said, wait, but she can't be an attorney because it is illegal in VA to record conversations without consent.
That's what I said too. I said so. She recording conversation without the consent, because in California you have to give your consent.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Now
last night she wanted $50 to release the recordings. What?
that's the same thing Lady Snoop did.
$50?
She wanted money to release recordings. She wanted money. She wanted money to show receipts. I'm like, no.
No, because my thing is, if you want people to see him for this bad person that you say he is, there should be no charge.
No,
Because
it
you
should.
already know that from what he said when he told you to F off, baby, he was done. He was done with you.
And I just feel I keep it 100 with QB. I love him to death, but I stay off the phones. I don't want to email him. I don't want his phone number, because I don't want him to. I don't want to put him in that position. How about that?
Right. Right.
You
And
know.
I think, you know what? And he's learning, honey, he is learning
Hmm. Well,
the hard way.
you,
Listen, you can only trust people. You can't trust people no further than you can throw them.
yep, yep. And I'm much older than QB, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with him. I seen the way she was acting. I thought she was cuckoo for the cocoa puffs, and I was like, something wrong with her, and it's not normal that married women are liking a gay man. It's just not normal. That's not normal to me.
No, it's not normal, honey. It's not. And I'm gonna tell you something. One of my best friends, he is gay, but my husband be looking at him with the side eye. He
Thank you.
gives him the side eye.
You
For
you think
real.
you think Mr. Bama gonna say, Bama girl, is that okay? He was like, what?
Let me tell you something. He knows how far to go. He
Thank
knows how far
you.
to go. All that calling back to back to back. We sitting up on the phone all times of the day and night. He
Even
ain't going for that. Period.
even when I had a husband, my friends didn't call me back to back. I'd be like, I'm with my husband. They were like, okay, they didn't do that. They respected the boundaries. So I think to personally, these people are not respecting boundaries. It'll cross all so many levels, man. I find it. I find it looking at this is comical. This is crazy. But you starting to see who the cuckoo for the cocoa puffs. This is stalker syndrome. This is stalker syndrome. This is obsessed syndrome.
Listen, hey Super D, how you doing, baby? Remember last night she changed her tune and said that she was sent the receipts. Right. So who the hell sent them to you, honey? Who sent them? But I know that in my mind, the breaking point for me, because she came over here and said that she did not have any recordings. Where the hell these damn recordings came from then last night? Where the hell these recordings came from that you have now?
Thank you. And what really had me done with her, Bama girl. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. When she said, "I will give you 500 to take your wig off, your makeup," that's what you ain't gonna do. You gotta pay more than that, baby. It might be 4 or 5,000 to do that. Okay.
Okay, okay.
I said
Now,
that's what I said. That's not enough money for me. It's gotta be
girl,
4 or 5,000 before I take my wig off, my
okay, you
makeup
better
off.
add some zeros. Add the zeros onto that, baby.
Uh-uh.
I ain't going. My
I ain't
thing,
go.
what you tried to do, it didn't work.
Yeah.
So now, from what we're seeing, you know, according to a few minutes ago,
Hmm.
you done went over to the ops.
Oh no. Oh no. And you
Still
know what,
talking about the same thing on somebody else's platform.
Bama,
Girl, get
Bama girl,
over it.
did you pay attention to? Look, I pay attention to everything, so I'm watching everything. You pay attention to her subscribers account, girl?
Mm-mm.
Guess how much she got?
How many?
Almost 600 subscribers.
Say it ain't so.
Yes, it is, Bama girl.
Girl.
So I pay attention.
Girl,
So
see, let me tell you something. One thing I will say about this community, baby. If you if your name out there hot in the street, you're gonna get those subscribers because they want to see what the hell going on. But at the end of the day, once you get them, how you gonna keep them?
I unsubscribed to her right real quick. I unsubscribed because she cuckoo for the cocoa puff. I can't deal with somebody who cuckoo. It just I shoot you. Something wrong with you. Something wrong with you.
You
Something
can't
wrong.
deal with Andrea.
No,
Andrea, I can't deal with the cuckoo.
I got real life drama going on. I come on YouTube to have a little fun, kiki, and just and gag. Okay, I still come on YouTube.
Right.
I ain't come on YouTube be beefing with people. I ain't beefing. I'm not a beefing person. But
Girl,
I will come off the porch with QB because I feel like people are taking advantage because he's still grieving. And I do want to tell QB I think he might need to go see a grief counselor just as a friend. I think he might go talk to somebody. It might help him deal with this a little better. Just my own
yeah.
personal feeling. I'm
Uh-huh.
not trying to tell him what to do because I do go see a grief counselor for my mother. So I think he might need to talk to somebody because to me these people have point out his weaknesses and they have point out they be on the phone a lot. So I feel like he needs somebody to talk to, but maybe not these kind of people.
No, especially when they're talking about grieving, baby. That's a whole nother um area that not anybody can discuss.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
don't deal with death and dying and learning to, I know when I had to take mortuary psychology, girl,
mm-hmm.
it's a whole lot that goes into that. You have to be empathetic and sympathetic, and you need to know how to talking to them and be a great listener because it's
Yes,
all about them being able to have an outlet. You know what I'm saying?
and everybody
It's
don't.
not for you to use my tragedy and then try to use it against me
Yes,
and weaponize it. Really,
yeah.
that's what they're doing, weaponizing his loss.
And Bama girl, did you peep out that she said she was gonna take him on vacation to Jamaica? What married woman taking a gay man to Jamaica? I'm just asking the question.
Child, let me try it. Let me try it. I'm gonna be on the news. You hear me? I will make the news. Because Mr. Gunner, he ain't going. He ain't
No,
going at all.
and that's why I feel like this. That's why it's not normal for a married when a man say he like the other team. I'd be like, go ahead, baby, that's good for you. But these women are like obsessed with him.
Baby, my question is, are you married for real?
That's what I want to know.
Hey, it's such a vibe. Listen, it's a lot. It's too much going on. You got too much time on your hands, baby. You too invested in what he got going on.
Yeah, did you see did you see all the phone calls, all the voicemail that she left him?
Baby, back to back to back.
Damn, I didn't go to bed
Back
last
to
night.
back. I said, what the hell?
I didn't go to bed last night. I ain't gonna lie. I've been up since I didn't go to bed last night because I
Girl,
watched
I
all.
fell asleep. I fell asleep, girl. It was a little bit after 4 when I finally fell asleep.
I
And if you
couldn't.
notice, he took the Last Supper video down. He deleted it.
Yes,
So
but
whoever needed the screenshot of you wasn't in the live,
you
listen,
missed it.
you missed it.
Yeah, but I just thought you see, and I said, and see what when he said that in Jay Dunn's live, he told her to cut it. He told her to cut it because he didn't want another scene like Kiki.
You know what?
Uh-huh.
And everybody was saying, now ever since this whole thing has just imploded from over. Listen, when it went down with Kiki, now here we turn around, it went down with Diamond, and Lady T said it. She
Mm-hmm.
said it because she went live.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And I said, okay, now when she said it then when it was first starting to go down, I believed what Lady T said. Lady T was very passionate about it, baby. She was more hurt and passionate about it than
But I,
anybody could have done that was telling a lie. That girl was not lying.
but I think Lady T was hurt because she felt like we didn't believe her. That's why she was hurt. She felt like we took Diamond Dory's side over hers.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and I could tell that she was hurt by that. I could
Yeah.
tell that from the sound of her voice that she was hurt by that.
But everybody got some people can't just not take your word. They have to see the evidence. And after we don't see the evidence, we can all go say to Lacey, we apologize, but we had to see the evidence. And some people don't. Some people have to be that way.
But well, true T. Now, me myself personally, I tried to give Diamond, a chance.
Mm-hmm.
Say your piece. But now you are this whole tour now, child. And then for you trying to expose something, didn't expose anything, you want to release the recording. He's telling you release it. He's telling you to. Go
And
ahead. I don't care. Release it.
obviously, he's saying I don't have anything to hide, and he's telling her to release it,
Right.
and it's making her more madder.
Right. Right. And baby, if that subscriber count jumped up over 200, because I know the last time when I subscribed to her, it was at 3 something.
She had 600. I was peeking that, and who brought it to my attention? Miss Karen R did.
Oh, Karen R did. I
Yes.
love Karen. Karen be on top of it, honey.
Miss Karen R said that she has subscribers.
Well, Andrea, who was that called in the QB's live and she was going in on everybody? Girl, she had tea on everybody. I could tell from everything that she was saying that she be in everybody's chat. Who was
I,
she talking about, girl? I mean, no, who did she tell us who her name? Did she tell us her name?
no, I heard her voice, but I don't know who that is. I don't know who that
Girl,
is.
she had all the tea. You hear me?
But
Everybody's tea.
no, Bama girl, I be in everybody's chat. I just don't drop in the chat. I be in the bushes watching. Okay.
Okay.
I just don't drop it. I only drop in the chats that I know is safe. But I be watching. I feel like when people go after QB and use his husband as a weapon against him, I don't like that, and that's why
Right.
I come off the porch for him, because I feel like this QB is a likable person, and I feel like the people who are calling him out, you know what? Something that the Jason put out. Did you see Jason's video last night?
Yeah, I did the one that he did about Bradley.
Yes, but you know what?
Yes.
I'm not surprised. You know why I'm not surprised? The man is highly intelligent. But you know what? If QB is the next Sean Bradley, I'm gonna celebrate that to the highest regard. You know why? Because
Right.
what's wrong
Right.
with that? What's wrong with that?
Listen, of course, all of us have a little mess. All of
Yeah,
us do.
yeah,
So what? Well, so what? Did was that supposed to be an insult for
yeah.
him to
Because
say that he was the next Sean Bradley?
yeah,
Really?
it was supposed to be an insult, because the word, on the street is he don't have no talent because his callers are it's his platform. That's a lie.
Well, baby, consider the source. Look at who was saying it.
That's why
Look
I
at
said.
who was saying it, honey. That sounded like it was coming from a place of envy. That sounded
Mm-hmm.
like it was coming from a place of jealousy, baby. That sounded like it was coming from a place of, I know that you got talent, but I'm going to say anything I can to defame your character. That's where that
Yeah,
was coming from, because
yeah.
we seen it. We are seeing how things are unfolding for Sean Bradley, and if it's going that way for him, kudos,
Why,
kudos.
why we can't
Get the
celebrate?
court.
Why we can't? This a problem we have with us black people. We cannot. It's jealousy, envy, and hate. Why we can't celebrate one another?
I don't know.
Because I see.
Everybody love to holler about the crabbles and the crabs in the barrel of fate. Okay, but the ones that are saying the shit, y'all are the ones that are the crabs.
But Bama girl, we just had a prime example. You know what I will call it out? That Kobe Bryant situation with that mama and daddy. That's a prime
Girl.
example. That's a prime example. When I seen that, I called like five of my girlfriends. I said, "Did y'all see anything with the funeral?" They was like, "Yeah, we was crying." I said, "And that's all you seen?" They was like, "Uh huh." What you see, Andrea? I said, "Y'all know I see something." I said, "Only person um recognized the parents was Shaq." Isn't
Mhm.
that a shame? Because this my thing, which nobody never paid attention. Do you think that Kobe Bryant wouldn't be the person he was if his daddy didn't play for the NBA, if he didn't see a strong marriage in his African American family? I'm just asking the question.
Girl. And now I'm
Because,
just saying too now.
but I'm just saying. And what about this? Maybe Kobe Bryant, daddy and mama come from a different generation. Maybe they just felt like he should have married a sister. That's all I'm saying. Maybe they felt a different way. But can you understand that and resolve your issues and try to be a family? Because we got kids, we grandma, we grandpa. It's on both parts. Period.
Right. And see, the kids are the ones that are in the balance. You know what I'm saying? They're right in the middle of it. They don't
Yes.
have a relationship with their grandparents. I think that it was me personally, I feel like it was very disrespectful for them not to, for nobody but Shaq to acknowledge the parents. Because if it weren't for him and her, it wouldn't have been a Kobe.
Baby girl, I'm gonna tell you this last thing, and I got to go. I called all my girlfriends, my three best friends. I said, check this out. If my son gets married, have money, and he married a woman, and he passes away unexpectedly, I'm telling you right now, get your bail money ready, because I'm tearing the church up if she don't let me say nothing about my son. I told all of them that, because
Listen, I wonder what would have happened had it been me. I know what would have happened had it been me. I would have just walked up there anyway. Who gonna check me about my firstborn? Who?
because this what I told my friend. Everybody know Kobe Bryant as a star, as an NBA player. But what about Kobe Bryant when he took that first step? What about Kobe Bryant when he won that first championship? What about Kobe Bryant when he took his first two came out of his mom? Only people know that is his parents.
Right,
We don't know nothing
right.
about that.
See, that's the backstory for real. So when you go on talking about the backstory, that's where you got to get it from, the parents.
Yes, the parents. And to me, to watch the parents at that funeral and not be mentioned, I just got a problem. But every time when it comes to the African American community and when it comes down to, it's always the money. And that is a sad part about it.
It's
Because at
always the money.
at the end of the day, I love my mom and dad, but let me tell you, it's one thing that me as family members, we are not gonna do if anything happens to my daddy. We ain't gonna file no money. We ain't gonna file no property, because I told my parents this when they was writing their will. all I want is pictures. I don't want no money. I don't want no property. You know why? Because I'm doing me. I'm gonna be okay.
And you know what? When I wrote my parents' pre-need policy, when I got the pre-need policy for them, they were like, okay, so how are we gonna how do you want to proceed with this? Me and my brother, we said, because we're fine, give it all to our baby sister. All of it. She can have it all. She can have both houses. She can have the land. She can have all that because she ain't gonna do shit with it but sell it. She doesn't live there. So it's not going to benefit her to have any livestock and all of that. But see, that's what my parents have. And I told them then, how y'all need to tell us right now what y'all want us to do with all of your assets. So that we would never get to the point where we have to be fighting each other over y'all's things and the things that you all build together. No, that's y'all.
And what I said as an African American, Kobe Bryant was a phenomenal daddy. But maybe he became a phenomenal daddy because he had a phenomenal daddy. How about that?
Right. Exactly.
Because
Nobody is looking at that.
And the reason he stayed with Vanessa almost 20 years. Look how Kobe and Bryant, mama and daddy been married almost how long? Maybe he learned them things from his parents. Why we can't recognize and celebrate that?
I don't know, because you know what? It's always, and because it's him and he had all this money and he was this star athlete. Listen, that it always gonna resort and fall back on the money. It always falls back on the money. And I feel like this now. I'm not gonna say I'm in total agreement with them selling his, memorabilia and stuff like that, but they couldn't have been hurting that bad to sell his things. Let me just say that they couldn't have been hurt that bad for money. But at the end of the day, when he passed away, had it been me, now it's time to bridge this gap.
Yep. She got three kids. She got 3 kids. She gonna need some help with them grandkids. Don't you want to be involved?
She got 4. Don't she got 4 kids? I thought they had 5 girls.
They only got 3 girls left. The one girl.
Okay.
Perished.
And see, the grandparents are missing out on all of that. Yes. I don't know how I would be able to stomach if my kids and my parents didn't have the relationship that they have with my kids.
Yeah. My son just told me he's getting tattooed with his grandmama name on it. That made me proud. It made me sad at the same time. But she was
your mom's name,
yeah. It made me proud and sad. But she was able to see them be grown kids, and I thank the Lord for that.
And because guess what? Everybody's not blessed enough to see that. I know that I'm blessed, and I thank God daily for my parents and my grandparents. Our family has been just blessed with longevity. Yeah. Nobody knows the day nor the hour. That's why it's always important to keep those bridges intact. Don't burn those bridges. Don't do it.
But the sad thing about it is, us women, we do this sometimes, and we do it to the men sometimes. But they always say that African American men are not involved with their children. They don't pay child support. They don't take care of their kids. But look at this man; he was taking care of his kids, his wife, probably the wife, mama too. And for him to perish in that traffic accident and him not have closure with his parents, that's the most sad part about this whole situation.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's why I say, look, it happened like it was happening in the blink of an eye. It stunned everybody. Everybody went into immediate mourning over his death. And I was like, okay, how do we begin to heal from this? How?
Yeah, because
how do we even start?
I was just telling my best friend, I feel like I grew up with Kobe Bryant. Okay, I cried too. I feel like I grew up with him.
And then it was said that he bought her mom a $3 million house.
Yes, he did. But you know what? Kobe Bryant had 2 sisters. Nobody mentioned them either.
Yep, because they were at the memorial with the parents. I heard one of the I think that was BET News. They were covering the service. They said that there were 2 with his sisters, but like I said, I guess, as it begins to unfold, the mom is going to probably take to Twitter, release a statement, you know what I'm saying? Express all of her disdain for what happened. And I can't say that I blame her.
Yeah, but Bama girl,
that was her baby.
I gotta go, but I appreciate you letting me start good on the street yard. But I'm so glad that you're back because I was missing. I was looking for your email to send and make sure you was all right. I didn't have your phone number, but I was worried about you. So I'm glad that you're back, and I understand why you was gone for a minute. But
Yeah.
I am glad that you're back because we miss you.
Okay. Thank you, baby.
And you take care, okay?
Okay, Pumpkin, you too.
Bye bye.
Okay. Yeah, y'all. So there you have it. Yeah. Oh, you learn how to keep the peace, Sandra. You have to, especially when children are involved. You have to learn how to keep the peace. And I could just imagine the parents' position right now. You don't want to think about the money, but at the end of the day, if he's doing all of this and that for her family, they're seeing the way. Okay, well, he should have been doing all of that for us because we brought him here. Right, Connect Dot. She might do a high profile interview, and guess what? She'll definitely capitalize off of that. She definitely will because what's been in the buzz. That's what's been out there. You know, it's trending. The fact that they weren't recognized. So I'm waiting on her. I'm waiting on her interview because it's coming. It's coming. I can tell she's the spokesperson for the family. So yeah, she'll be the one to do the interview. Oh, he did support his family. Well, Super D, I thought they had Nessa girl. How you doing, boo? Okay, so he did support his family because it was my understanding that they were all mad at him. Because the picture that's being painted in the media, like they had this estranged relationship. So I don't know. I do know that it'll all come out. It will all come out. Connect Dot, you know I really find that hard to believe, girl, because you swang and bang. You swang and bang. Sam told me it all started trending when we started talking about it. Because you know, people on the outside looking in, we notice everything. We notice all of it. We do. We don't miss nothing. And of course, we're gonna talk about it because why weren't they acknowledged? That's just what we do. Y'all, I think I'm gonna get up out of here. We've been on here for I'm just saying, Connect that. I don't know, girl. If you say so, honey. If you say so. Thank you, Nessa. Oh, he cut his parents off. That's why they wasn't at the retirement game. Oh, mm. That's how I am, Connected. That's how I am. If I let you in, baby, I'm in it to win it. I'm in it to win it. Yeah, they had and listen, that whole side of his family, no recognition. None. So yeah, we'll be looking for that interview. I don't know who's trying to get it, who gonna get it. The highest bidder. The highest bidder is going to be the one that gets that interview. And she knows it. She knows it. And I'm here for it. Nessa Q is getting better. She's getting better. She's still in the hospital though, but she is getting better. It's a process. It's a process, honey. I'm glad you're still praying for her. Thank you so much. I don't know, connect that girl, because you have no problem speaking your piece. If you ain't going, you say it immediately. We ain't going for that shit. Well, you know what, Sandra? I try to keep the peace too, But like if my husband gets into it with his family and of his brothers or sisters or whatever, I stay out of it. I don't get involved in it. I just don't. Oh, it's on his IG, just smile. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to go and look at that. Let you be great. Okay. I'm gonna stay out of your business. That's what I'm gonna do, Connect. I'm gonna stay out of your business, girl. But I be trying to. I'm gonna have to give your space, girl. We'll have to let you be great. Do you, honey? But guess what? I live off of everything that you say I do, because you come straight off the dome with it. You do, Nessa. I know, Nessa, because you always have something positive to say. You really do. You really do. Well, Sandra, I have to do my husband like that. I have to do him like that. I have to. Did you call your mom for her birthday? Did you call and wish her happy Mother's Day? Did you call to check on her just because it's Sunday? Child, he doesn't do any of that. I would have already sent the gift. She was saying, "Thank y'all for the gift. Thank you for whatever. Sometimes it's money, sometimes it's an actual gift or whatever." He don't know anything about it. Yeah, that was a shame. It was. Well, just mind who messing with QB today, and where are they messing with him at? Because I'm trying to figure out how are they messing with QB when QB was the one that was trying to let it go from the beginning. So where is all this going at? Because it should have been dead. It was dead this morning when he deleted that live. He was done with it. You know what I'm saying? Because he said after this, we won't be talking about it. Say all you gotta say now. And I know that she was telling him he should take accountability. He was like, I told you to release the recordings. You do, Sandra, because she is the one. Yes, she is the one. Oh, that's why. Oh, he is. Oh, he is. Just smile. Okay, y'all. Let's go over here and see what's going on over here on QB's platform, y'all. Thank y'all for coming over here, hanging out with me. I love y'all. See y'all over there. We're going to QB. Let's see what's going on, y'all. Have a good day.